Bill Sherlach of the IST group at Raymond James. You are a finalist in the Catalyst category of the 19th annual Invest in Others Awards. Which charitable initiatives are you most actively involved with, and why have you chosen to support those initiatives?
Okay, well, thanks for taking the time, Chris. My charitable organization is the Sandy Hook Promise. Um, our main goal, our only goal, is to prevent violence of all types and to protect our kids. I got involved with the Sandy Hook Promise, unfortunately, as a result of the shooting at the Sandy Hook Elementary School. My wife, Mary, was the school psychologist at that point in time. She was in the middle of a meeting, heard all the gunshots out in the lobby. She, the principal, and the lead teacher ran out to see what was going on. And so Mary was one of the first ones killed at the Sandy Hook Promise. Almost immediately afterwards, the community of Newtown, Connecticut, gathered together in a fairly decent number and decided that they needed to do something. And out of that, the Sandy Hook Promise was formed. Um, Started out with currently the co-founders currently with Sandy Hook Promise are myself, and the co-CEOs and co-founders Mark Barden and Nicole Hockley. Um, we've coming on almost 13 years now after the shooting, and we are continuing our effort to protect our kids, essentially. We've put out programs free of charge to schools. We've we've had over 38 million participants in these school programs, which are done free of charge to the schools. We have actually, unfortunately, you can quantify these things these days. We have thwarted or prevented, confirmed 18 school shootings. And there's more than that because they didn't really start measuring these until a point in time. But we know there's at least one or two more that we were involved with that we helped prevent. We've also we've also saved over 1,000 lives relative to crisis interventions for suicide, and this is basically done through an anonymous reporting system that we have that's in conjunction with the trainings that go on at the elementary, middle school, and high school level. Um, we basically empower the kids to, if they see something, to say something, and that's one of the names of our program: see something, say something. And we provide them and educate them in terms of the signs of someone having trouble, someone that's in a position where they may hurt themselves or someone else. And we give them the ability through a website, through a telephone, or most of the time it's done through an app, the way the kids are today with their phones. That goes to our crisis center in Miami. It's manned 24/7, 365 days a year with trained professionals who know exactly what to do and who to get a hold of, given the nature of the call that they receive. And that is sort of the basics as to how we've been able to accomplish, unfortunately, um, the number of planned shootings and unfortunately the potential suicides as well.
Bill, this is such an important mission. Can you tell us a bit about what drives you and the potential ripple effects of these tragic events?
Yeah, thank you, Chris. It it's been almost 13 years now, coming on 13 years since the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School, and the town of Newtown is you do not get over this. You just get through it. They're still grieving. They're still hurt. That town has changed forever. Um, when I see the most notably Uvalde and this last one in Minnesota. Um, there's video images of parents running towards the school. And all I can think about is they're running to where I was running to almost 13 years ago. And they have no idea what they're in for. They have no idea how that is going to linger and affect their lives every day for the rest of their lives. Whether or not they're, unfortunately, whether or not their kids are one of the ones that are either shot or injured, killed or injured at the shooting. They're going to be they're going to that's going to affect them for the rest of their lives. And then when you start to think about it, the ripple effects are enormous. It's not just the family, it's their friends, it's their relatives, it's the school, it's the first responders who people tend not to think of. Imagine yourself, running into a building, a school building, and seeing this a massacre basically in front of you. These ripple effects are enormous, and they reverberate, and again, they can affect people to the point where they are altered in terms of the rest of their lives, in terms of how they approach things. It's really what drives me is that if I can be part or an integral part of driving the process that can minimize the number of people that are going to have to suffer through those ripple effects. Um, it, it's something I will be doing probably for the rest of my life.
Bill, thank you very much for your time. We greatly appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and congratulations to your organization for putting forward a positive image that is all too often overlooked in our industry.